A little organization in all your drawers would go a long way in helping reduce clutter in your bedroom. It will also make it easier to remember where you put things. You can also try to make them if you need some extra storage, but are short on cash. Here are 12 ways to organize your bedroom using drawers, brought to you by simphome.com. 12. DIY crate cabinet with sliding drawers. Drawers are arguably the hardest parts of a dresser or a cabinet to make. They have to be perfectly square and aligned precisely, so why not eliminate most of the work by buying pre-made ones? You can use very affordable ready-made crates from Home Depot to build an attractive yet functional crate cabinet. It even comes with hand holes, so you don't have to worry about handles. You need some 1x3 boards for the frame and where you're going to attach the drawer runners. That plus the top and bottom frames to hold it together. 11. How to build a simple drawer box. For a DIY drawer box, here's a style that's easy to make. It will still look terrific, cost less, and save you some time. First, take into account the half-inch thicknesses of both drawer slides for the width. Cut 3/4-inch plywood for all the sides and bottoms of the drawers. Attach the front and back to the corresponding sides of the bottom using wood glue and 1.5-inch brads. Use the same method to attach the sides. After that, you can mount the drawers to the cabinet with slides. If they're inset drawers, they would have to be recessed to the face's thickness. Pre-finished Pure Bond boards would be a top choice for the faces. 10. Good Grips Expandable Drawer Divider. Oxo Good Grips are one of the handiest dividers to use in your drawers. Just expand them to the length needed. Lock them into place and get instant dividers. Installation is a no-brainer and completely toolless. There are no nails, gluing, and finishing required. Since they're just as easily removable, they can be readjusted on the fly to a better position. They're very versatile and make various organization layouts possible. They're about 4.4 inches in height, can fit drawers no less than 11.3 inches deep, and are expandable up to 17 inches. 9. DIY underbed storage drawer idea with glass. One of the most overlooked storage areas in a bedroom is located right under our noses, or more specifically, under our beds. This one is specifically designed for shoes to keep them free from dust. The sides are 1x6-inch boards, the bottom is 3x4-inch plywood, while the lid and the dividers are 1x4-inch boards. You'll use 1 1/4-inch pocket hole screws and glue to join all the wooden pieces together. You attach a clear plexiglass pane to the lid frame with 3/4-inch screws. It lets you quickly see the contents of the drawer. Lastly, mount it on 4 casters and screw in pull handle at the front for easy access from under the bed. 8. Easy craftable sock organizer trick. Socks tend to get moved around inside a drawer, but with this DIY drawer organizer, you'll have fun getting them all to stay in place. All you need are 4 colors of 10x10 felt, a glue gun, and a pair of scissors. First, cut the felt into 3 identical strips, then glue 2 different color strips about 1/3 inch from both sides. Next, glue another felt strip, but this time at both ends and in the middle. Repeat the whole process, keeping in mind the 4-color felt pattern until you've glued them all together. 7. Chest of drawers with europallets. You can make a chest of drawers made of 9 europallets stacked on top of each other to form the framework. It will have deep drawers with different colors at the front and shallow ones on both sides. The widest side will serve as the front. However, you need to cut off the part on the right beyond each pallet's middle block. You'll do the same and remove the rear section on the sides. To make the drawers, use the removed pieces. Hold all the wood together with brads and glue. Shell handles would be best with this look. 6. Build a DIY drawer with confidence. The best material for the sidings is 1-inch boards. Although you use plywood for the bottom, it's also better to use 1-inch primed boards for the face because they're straighter and more manageable to paint. First, you need a 1/2-inch clearance at the top and a 1/4 inch at the bottom. The sides should have 1/2-inch clearance. For inset drawers, you'll have to allow for the thickness of the face board. Overlay drawers are more forgiving of alignment errors. Their face boards are mounted beyond the front frame and can be aligned accurately regardless of minor misalignments of the box. The easiest way of putting all the parts together is with screws using pocket hole jigs after applying glue to the joints. 5. DIY drawer dividers for under $5. One of the cheapest ways to organize drawers is to make the custom dividers yourself. You can use scraps of wood for around 50 cents each, so buy enough that you'll need. I prefer to use 2 by 1.5 inch boards, but you could pick any reasonable size. Design the compartments and cut all the pieces needed. Sand the parts thoroughly, making sure to remove all the rough surfaces and sharp edges. Glue them all together and wipe any excess with a damp piece of cloth. Please wait for it to dry and apply any finish that you want. You may also want to use some drawer liners on the bottom of your drawers before you place the divider. All of these materials should cost you less than $5. 4. Velvet lining for your jewelry idea. For your jewelry, you only need shallow organizers in a drawer since it's not a good idea to pile them on top of each other. You should also look for jewelry trays. Preferably, they should have a velvet lining, which is the traditional material used in jewelry boxes. The velvet will make individual jewelry pieces pop out and less hard to see than the bare finish. This simple addition will also add a touch of quality to your collection. 3. Sidney side table with charging station idea. It's an elegant-looking side table that features a pull-out tray to store your mobile devices and has a charging station for them. There's an enclosed USB charger on the upper right of the tray that slits where USB wires can pass through to connect to your devices. Besides that, it also has 2 drawers below with 2 knobs each for more storage. There's a pull-out shelf at the top with a tiny knob where you can place your drinking glass or bottle. These convenient storage features will keep the top surface clutter-free. 2. Labeling your box with luggage tags. Luggage tags are a smart yet effective way of labeling your storage boxes and bins. These tags are pretty useful, especially with boxes stored on the top shelves, so you don't have to guess what's in them. This simple tag will save you the effort of pulling down the wrong box and returning it. As a labeling solution, they also add more style, are more durable, and are easy to loop around handles and hand holes. They are eye-catching and remind you at a glance of a box contents, so you can pull down the right one straight away. Before I finish this countdown, support the channel by pressing subscribe button under the video. Keep us in your subscription tabs for more home and garden improvement ideas like this. And finally, let's close out our countdown with, lastly, number 1. False bottom secret compartment. A secret compartment is a neat way of hiding essential items that you don't want other people to touch. It could be anything that's usually small, like your keys, some extra cash, personal documents, or whatever you have that only you want to know about. Find 4 identical small objects about an inch or less tall for the stands. You could use small pieces of wood, corks, erasers, or even Lego bricks. Glue them to the bottom 4 corners of the drawer. Cut a piece of thin plywood to the same dimensions as the inside of your drawer. You want it to fit snugly, but not tightly, above the stands. You can sand the edges to make sure of this. Finally, drill a 1/8 inch hole at the back end where you can insert a hook to pull it out. Another way is to drill the hole on the actual bottom front end. That way you can push the false one with a small rod from underneath. Final words. The DIY projects I've presented are pretty easy to make, but will contribute significantly to sort out the items in your drawers. Equally important is that all these ideas, including the commercial products featured, won't burn a hole in your pocket. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it will help, or at the very least inspire you to come up with better drawer organization solutions. Be sure to read the complete article on simphome.com. Have a good day and see you again soon. That's it for now. Since you're still watching this video, press that like button, comment on it, or share it with anyone close to you in your favorite social media channel. Browse and follow SimpHome website for more amazing content related to home and decor ideas. And until we meet again later, sometime in the future, thanks for watching.